Very warm welcome to all the parents and students. This is my first time addressing to all the parents and the student community in Kuwait. I missed the chance last year when we were here for the TalentX Success Carnival, but I feel very honored to see such support. I think we are 800 plus strong right now, and we didn't expect this when we were first imagined that we should be opening a center in Kuwait. Out of the 4 online centers that we have been running over the last 3 years, we decided to go in 2, which is Oman and Kuwait. And the reason why we chose Kuwait, being a smaller geography than Saudi Arabia or Qatar, the reason was the last 3 years have been phenomenal when it comes to the performance of the students that they have shown. We have seen results that have outperformed the Indian counterparts. We have seen results who have outperformed in the tests that were designed for the toppers of these prestigious examinations. And that became the motivation behind the launch of our offline center in Kuwait. Now today, to all the enrolled students, you have your orientation session. Today you will learn how the system of Allen works, the system of academics, non-academics works for an offline center. But before we get on to that, and I'm sure you will, once you go from here, you will be very well informed and satisfied with the information that is being provided to you for the offline center. But before that, let me ask a very fundamental question to all of you. Prepare your ward for something he has set as a goal for himself or herself, right? But more importantly, given this is our first year in Kuwait and you are at Allen because you have shown that trust, that faith, that promise in the system. You have shown that if there has to be an ecosystem which can provide best quality in academics for such a test prep, it has to be Allen. And that is the primary reason why you are here today. Now, though our program has not officially started yet in the classroom, and that is why I know that a lot of you must be having some sort of doubts. These doubts can range from what will be the timings of my classes, from there to even have I made the right decision to join Allen? Is this the right time to join such a coaching institute like Allen? Is it too early or is it too late? All such doubts, I'm pretty sure, must be there in some of your minds. Well, as we all know, that in the journey of life, we all are filled with self-doubts. And that is why we are here to clear all of them today. To answer the question that is it too late or too early, let me tell you a small story. And probably this should clear this doubt to the parents. When we started our Talent Pro program, and I'm sure by now you must be aware what is the Talent Pro program. It is the grade 8th to grade 10th or grade 6th to grade 10th offline classes. When we started our Talent Pro program back in 2010, we realized that we are 10 years late in starting this kind of a program. That means we realized that we should have started this back in 2001. And you know what made us realize that? The students who were with us from 2001 to 2010, as soon as they got to know that Allen has started something like this, they came to us and they said, through our, of course, alumni network, they said that, sir, why didn't you start this back in 2005 or 2004 or earlier, so that we could have performed much better joining much before. And that statement, that thought struck with us. See, we believe that the journey of reaching the ultimate goal of your career is a step process. It is not today you decide and in the next 3 months you will achieve what you want. Right? We all are alive, we all are fighting for our goals, and if the moment we decide that we want to fight, we will lose. But we have enough chances to lose. And that is where we decided that, okay, now even we are 10 years late, but we should really run through it. We should go deeper in India, and we should realize this need that there are a lot of students who want to start early in their career because they want to excel whenever they have to face that final exam of their career. And this answers the question of the parents that is it early, too early for me? So let me tell you that we ourselves feel that when we started this, we felt really late. So for you, it should be out of question. The moment you realize that your ward has decided that he or she has to pursue a goal, you should carefully, sincerely, and with utmost diligence decide that what has to be the career path from that particular day. What has to be the learning path from that particular day. Career has a very simple definition. It is your potential should match the quality of academic ecosystem that you are getting. Your potential, and by potential I just don't mean the academic potential. I mean the willingness, the discipline, the willpower you have. Potential for all these three values. See, fighting for a competition is not an easy thing. It is not just about good quality academics. You need to have the discipline to sit in for 4 hours in and out every day in a classroom for 2 years. That's how you crack an exam. You just don't crack an exam by having academic potential. So your willingness, discipline, and willpower should match the quality academics ecosystem that you are getting. And when that level matches, there is no career that you cannot have for yourself. Now the second question that comes is, how do I realize my potential? And if I have realized my potential, is it matching with the quality academics ecosystem that I am getting? And if it is not matching, what do I have to do? What should I do? Step by step, so that when that day comes, it matches. We at Allen Career Institute runs behind this philosophy. You might be thinking that, okay, today it is too early, maybe we should join after 1 year, maybe we should see how they perform in their first year, and maybe we should see others join the institute first, and we'll see how they are performing, and then we will decide the next year. That is your decision. You should take that. But do you think, what is the probability that you will not feel the same question next year? Suppose if today you are thinking that, this is the first year, I need to see how the Allen ecosystem is performing, how others are being benefited. I just need to see that, and maybe next year I'll take that decision. What is the probability that these set of questions will not come into your mind next year? You might be thinking, what if I enroll my ward or my child this year and he does not perform? He's not able to cope up. All these questions can come to your mind. Like I said, we are here today to solve all your doubts. Are you with me? Yes or no? Yes? Okay. So, how do we know that if today we decide that we just want to wait for 1 year, that will solve the doubt that, okay, now they are here for 1 year and maybe next year we can join our ward into their program. So my whole point is, there is absolutely the same probability that you will be having these set of questions the next year as well. So the point of being early or being late is not dependent upon the fact where others are joining us or not, or whether we are present here for the first time or the second time or the third time, or for the first year or the second year or the third year, right? It is irrespective of that, because you will be having those doubts every year, because it's, like I said, it's an academic journey. The bigger question is whether you should be deciding based on these assumptions. And to answer that, you should not. And I'm talking to parents. You should not. You might see our performance and others' performance in this year. Agreed. You might see that, and based on that you can decide. But what you will lose out on the fact that others who joined and decided that they want to move ahead in their academic journey are already 1 year ahead. They might have failed to cope up that well. They might have faced some challenges, but at least during that 1 year, they faced that they have to face the challenges. So from the next year, they are already prepared for that. And for you, you have to start from that level where the others have already gone through. Everyone is in their own timeline, right? We say that ki my competition is with myself. You know, I have to do better with myself. Absolutely fine, you should. But we should also understand one thing, that when the D-Day comes, when the day your ward has to write the exam, he has to perform the best that he has performed in the past, but he has to perform at par with his competitors. That can be the best for himself. I'm not saying that. That can be the best for himself, but it has to be at par with the competition, right? And that is why the need to start early arises. The need to start right the moment you decide that I want to pursue engineering or medical or whatever. I'm not saying that you need to decide today that you have to go for engineering or medical. Don't get me wrong. But the moment you decide that you want to have a career in a particular field, that day your preparation starts. That very moment. And today, if you are here, I'm sure you have decided that you want to achieve something in life. If you are in 11th and 12th, you have decided for JEE or NEET. Or if you are in 8th to 10th, you have decided that you want to step by step build that capability so that when you are in 11th or 12th, you match that level of academic ecosystem that we are here to provide. The second doubt that comes to a lot of parents, I'm sure this has been raised to us in the past as well, is that should we be focusing more on competition or, out of the box academic Olympiads or things like that, which is basically not related directly to their school curriculum, school examinations and all. This also is a major doubt for a lot of parents. See, before I answer that, let me tell you, we are called Allen Career Institute. Let's focus on the word career for 2 seconds. We are not called Allen Tuition Classes. We are not called Allen Remedial Classes, because we believe that in the journey of you making your career, your grades, your exams are just a byproduct. At the end of the day, when you write your exam for JEE, NEET, commerce, whatever, you want to crack that. At that time, you do not want to remember what I scored back in 9th, with so and so tuition, with so and so classes, with so and so teacher. No. You want to remember that I sat for JEE Advanced 2025 or 2024 or 2026, and I scored so and so marks and I cleared it with so and so rank. And that is the philosophy of Allen. That is why we are called Allen Career Institute. And that is the difference between us, any other classes that you are going or you have gone or you are willing to go. It depends on the goal you want to choose. We are here to commit you that your career journey has a byproduct, and that byproduct is your grades. Yes, we might not completely focus on your school exams or your school tests or something, and that is probably the reason why Allen has an ecosystem came to Kuwait, because we know what value we want to bring out of you and what value we want to bring to you. So now, if you have decided that my career path and my career goal is set, then don't wait. Start. That is one. And second, think long term. Don't think short term. There was a teacher when I was a student who used to say that if you have decided a goal and your life is running smoothly, that means you are very far away from your goal. And that thing I want to communicate to you as well. That if you've decided and if your life is running smoothly, okay, that you are coming back at time and you're studying 1 hour, 2 hour every day, everything is going happily, then you are very far away from your goal. You need to put in that metal in your preparation for whatever you are preparing for and start today. Now, for the more doubts that you have related to our academic program, Allen program, we will continue this orientation. I just wish all the very best for all the students who are starting their academic journey, this academic session with us. This year, you will see a lot of difference. Those who have enrolled before in the online program, now they are coming in the offline, you will see a major change. A change that you will realize not just in 1 year, but during the course of time. You will not see the change the next day you are in the classroom. You will see the change in your performance. Because we were also never online. We started online in 2020. It came as a blessing in disguise. We were always offline. And that's what we believed in. So whoever is starting their journey in the offline program with us this year, you will see that change. And I wish you all the very best for your future endeavors. And I just want to give one last message that hold tight. This is going to be a very interesting yet academically uplifting journey for you all. And this is the first time that you will be seeing something in Kuwait in terms of academic journey. Thank you so much.